we are going to be revisiting my World Cup predictions and seeing how many we got right and which ones we got wrong and how many upsets I actually predicted correct. Let's go. Group A, I actually got it completely right. Every single one of them was completely right. You got Netherlands, then Senegal, Ecuador, then Qatar. All of them right, 4 points right there. Now Group B, I got only one right, and it was obviously England that I put first. Then I put Wales, then the USA, and then Iran. So yeah, that wasn't very good. And it actually turned out to be USA in second, then Iran, then Wales. So we were pretty far off there. Group C, I had Argentina in first. Then I put Saudi Arabia, then I got Mexico right in third, and then I put Poland last. The correct answers were Argentina and Poland went through, then Mexico, and then Saudi Arabia. So 2 right, 2 wrong in that one, not too bad. Now Group D, I got 2 right again. So I put France first, Australia second, Denmark, then Tunisia. And obviously the only ones that I had to switch around were Tunisia in third, and then Denmark. So not too shabby right there. Group E is a big upset. Now I only got 2 right, and it was Germany in third and Costa Rica in fourth, and then I put Spain in first and Japan in second, but we just had to switch Japan and Spain around, so not too bad. And I actually guessed Japan would beat Germany. If you look back on my previous prediction video, I definitely remember saying I had Japan beating Germany, so there you have it right there. Group F, and I didn't get any right. This was the worst group that I predicted. I had Belgium in first, and I definitely said in my previous video that Belgium do not do well in any tournaments, so I should have taken my own advice there. I put Belgium, then Canada, Croatia, and Morocco in last. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too good. Oh god, that was terrible, my god. And the actual answers were Morocco, Croatia, Belgium, and Canada, so yeah, we're gonna quickly move on from there. Group G, I put Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, and Cameroon. So I got them all right, bar Serbia and Cameroon need to switch. The last group we have, Group H, is Portugal, Korea, Uruguay, and Ghana. And I actually got every single one of these right. And I knew that Korea were going to do something. Korea Republic were going to do something, and they did. And yeah, I mean, South Korea beat Portugal in the last game to go through absolute mad scenes. Now let's predict the rest of the tournament again. Here we go. The round of 16 is next, and first up we have, actually it's going on today or tomorrow, or whenever this video goes out. These games might have already been played, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but let's go. I think the Netherlands are going to beat the US by a decent margin. I'm going to say they're going to win 2-1. Let's hope that that's right. Next is Argentina and Australia, and I do think Australia have been very, very solid, but I think this may be a step too far, and I think Messi's Argentina are going to get into the quarterfinals and beat Australia. I'm going to say 2-0. 2-0 they're going to win, which is fair enough. I'd say good job for Australia. Next, Japan, Croatia. Now, you know, Japan could win and get to the quarterfinals, and I'm actually going to back them and say they are going to go through. I backed them the whole tournament. I knew they were going to make it through into the knockout rounds, and I'm going to say it's going to be a tight game, 2-1 to Japan. Next are Brazil and South Korea. I mean, you gotta go Brazil. You can't say anything other than that. And I'm gonna actually say they're gonna win by 3-0. I'm sorry, Heung-min Son and South Korea. I love you guys, but it's gonna be a stretch too far to try and beat Brazil. Next, England, Senegal. Gotta back the boys England to win that. And I'm gonna say we're gonna win 2-0. It's not gonna be comfortable, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get the job done and get into the quarterfinals. France, Poland. Easy. France win, and I'm going to say they dominate it 4-0 because Poland just haven't looked good at all. Next, Morocco, Spain. Now my heart wants to say Morocco, but my head's just saying it has to be Spain. Like, it has to be, even though Morocco are a dark horse in all honesty. But I'm going to say Spain are going to beat them. I'm just going to say 1-0, you know. 1-0 to Spain. Next, Portugal and Switzerland. It's going to have to be Portugal, and I'm going to say 2-0. And I'm going to say Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to score in this round of 16 game against Switzerland. Argentina and the Netherlands in the quarterfinals. And I'm going to say Argentina are going to win 3-1 against the Netherlands. I think Gakpo is going to do some madness in the round of 16, but I think Argentina is going to be too much, and Messi's going to do his thing. Japan, Brazil. Japan, you've had a great run, but I think the quarterfinals is where you're going to go out, and Brazil are going to win that game, and I think they're going to win it pretty comfortably and say I'm going to say 2-0 to Brazil. Next, England-France. Now, this is the one that really hurts me. It hurts me because you want to say, well, I want to say anyway, I want to say England go through. And they definitely can. The team they have, we got to the finals of the Euros last year. We've got to the semi-finals of the World Cup in 2018. So we've got loads of players who literally played in the high up ends of each of the last 2 tournaments. And I think we could do it. Do I think we could snuff out Mbappe, Griezmann, like Dembele, all of that good stuff? I think Dembele's still in it. I'm going to do it because a lot of people will say they're not going to win, and I think they will. And I think it's either going to be a really high scoring game, like 4-3 to France or to England, or 1-0 to one of the 2 teams. And I think it's gonna be a Harry Kane 1-0 to England. Let's go, boys. We've been very solid in the tournament so far. So I think we're gonna beat Mbappe's France 1-0 and kick the world champions out. This is a hard one because if Ronaldo does clutch up, which he hasn't so far, he has scored a penalty, and in this tournament, penalties have been hard to score, but he hasn't done enough for me to think they could beat Spain. I mean, Bruno Fernandes has pulled it out the bag for them, but I think everybody wants to see a Messi Ronaldo final, so do I, but I do think Spain will beat Portugal, and I do think it will be a 2-1 to Spain. Now, the semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen, we have Argentina and Brazil, and England versus Spain. Now, I do actually think Argentina could do a madness and beat Brazil. I do think it. Even though Brazil's second squad looks absolutely deadly, not even to mention that Neymar probably will be back in the semi-finals and quarter-finals. So, it's going to be a tough game. But my head's saying Brazil, and my heart says Argentina and Messi are going to go through to the final. And you've got to stick with your heart, man. I mean, you can go head and go completely and utterly what will and probably happen, or you go with your gut and your heart, and I'm saying Argentina are going to beat Brazil 2-1 to get to the final and Messi into the final of the World Cup yet again. I'm going to say that England are going to do it, and I have to back the boys and say they're going to win this game I'm going to actually say 3-2. 3-2, and it's going to be Harry Kane, Rashford, and I'm going to say a Harry Maguire header from a corner. Mark my words, boys. Let's go. Now, the final is obviously Argentina versus England. I feel like England's squad is more well-rounded in every single position on the pitch than Argentina. But Argentina have some absolute spectacular players. McAllister, for one, for Brighton, phenomenal. They have, obviously, Messi, phenomenal. I'm probably going to miss some names out, but Martinez, the goalkeeper, phenomenal. We have gems, though. Phil Foden, Rashford, Grealish, Rice, Bellingham, Kane. Oh my god. I'm saying England are going to beat Messi and stop him from winning his first World Cup. I'm so sorry to the Argentina fans. And I'm going to say it's going to be a very sluggish game. It could go to penalty. Imagine it. Imagine the final going to penalties in extra time. And I'm going to say the second major tournament in the last 2 years, obviously the Euros went to the final and to penalties, and obviously England lost to obviously Italy, who didn't even qualify for this World Cup. So I think this one's going to go to penalties as well. And I'm going to say it's 1-1 after extra time and penalties, and England are going to win on penalties. That is what I've gone for, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you agree or disagree, and put what you think in the comments below and how many I've got wrong. I do not know. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe for more content, and yeah, I'll see you guys maybe when the World Cup's over and we see how well we've actually done again. Yeah, I'll see you then. Peace.